Hey guys, so today is 8 June and today I'm gonna talk about the future of work and with the current AI era going on and what's gonna happen later. So okay, let's start. So I got a few uh, so I want to start this with some with a bold line, I guess. It's a line that it's the line is actually true, and AI can't solve uh, the fact that there's always gonna be uh, problems, and problems never die. Like, if you solve one problem, then there's always gonna be another one that comes from the solution of the problem that you tried to solve. And there's always gonna be infinite problems, and you're never gonna solve all the problems, and neither can AI. So when AI, even if AI can I don't really believe that AI can solve 100% of all the human problems. Is it gonna be the cause to for human extinction? I don't know. It might be, I'm not sure, but what I can say is, even if there's a general AI, I think there's still gonna be a lot of problems. Like, if, let's say, I create an general artificial intelligence, then it's just like an ideal, it's an ideal AI that humans are trying to create, and I don't think that anybody can actually make 100% of the ideal. It might be closer, maybe 90%, but I don't think 100% is gonna be possible, because we humans are not perfect, and so are AI. AI can be good at certain things, but can it be good at everything that we do? Uh, that's a thought for you, not for me. Okay. And right now, with where the job market is going on, there's a job crisis everywhere. People are finding hard to find jobs, and with the current AI CEOs and stuff, the job market is getting extremely difficult, and people are it's becoming a cash market, where the rich become more rich and the poorer will become more poor. Maybe there's gonna be a time within 4 to 5 years, that maybe it's gonna get fixed somehow, because nothing stays the same. Even the rich enjoying their lives stay like that every time. There's gonna be a certain point when people are gonna get really mad, and the rich are gonna get in trouble, and they'll have to the cash app market will gonna collapse at a certain time. That's something that I can say for sure. I don't have any kind of backup that I can explain, but nothing really nothing is really constant. That's something I can say. And but I can say there are few principles that are gonna remain. One is uh, you'll still have to learn how to write, how to speak, and how to think, because these three are the uh, universal traits of. Okay, so these three, the what was I saying? Okay, learning how to think, learning how to write, and speak, like these three are like the universal sources of everything. Like you can do anything if you have got like a good bit of these three. Like it's just the combination of these three that teaches you like how to sell, how to market, and like how to do everything. So I'm gonna say these three are like the core skills that you should master, or at least be like pretty good at it, because school doesn't teach you these things, and they'll never, because it's not like in the curriculum. They'll teach English and like you'll learn how to read, maybe even like they'll tell you to recite a poem, but they're gonna like teach you how to think. And just know the school curriculum isn't like designed in a way that you'd actually learn like uh, to learn to write or speak or think. Like remember like how like how many schools or like colleges are there that teaches you like to speak, uh, like that teaches you like how to speak in a proper manner? I don't think there's much, like maybe hardly, like even maybe accountable in my fingers, if I can, if yep, there's no if, like, and and the fact that I'm here like speaking, like i'm I'm trying to build my uh speaking habits, because I wasn't taught that in school. And like so uh I had like a few other ways. The first would be like to learn like from a mentor, which would be good, but it's costly. So, and there's a self-education part, which like you have to self-learn it, and that's what I'm exactly doing. It's not like the fastest way to learn, but it still works. And um, like I'm not here to learn like to learn how to speak like in a super fast manner, like to speed run, um, or to speed learn and max out my speaking skills. Like I would just rather like learn how to speak decently, like until I can speak decently without stuttering, and maybe not face the blank thoughts. Like I kind of get stuck sometimes when I'm thinking, like I don't even know like what I have to say. And I think I have to like put myself into scenarios a lot to be able to like speak, to be actually be able to speak clearly. And can schools like teach you that like it's gonna be like super time consuming, and I don't, and it kind of doesn't fit in the school model. So you gotta just like put yourself in the internet, like even if nobody watches this video, and like I'm just recording myself watching, like maybe I'll this is like a 75-day challenge for me. And I I I was like inconsistent, and I don't want to be inconsistent, but I know that I'm still gonna be inconsistent sometimes, but still, like, at least I'll have like more than 50 or like maybe even like 65 videos of me speaking, and like those 10 minutes of speaking is gonna be like way more valuable than just not speaking at all. So that's why I'm speaking here. Um, and like these three skills of like learning how to think, write, and speak are uh, they are related to each other and like help each other. If you can learn how to speak, then and that requires you to like be a more clear thinker. And like you also have to be a little bit of like you have to think what you're gonna say. And that thinking, you can either think it like in a visual way or like a written way. And like when you're speaking, I think a visual element is always preferred, but at the same time there are gonna be points that you have to remember, and those are words that you're writing, so your writing has to be also clear. and it has to be a little bit more persuasive so people will actually listen, not like some dull teachers that like just speak and speak like a mechanical robot all day. Yep, so that's all for today, I guess, and okay, bye, peace.